A deadly biological attack happens in a big country like Australia. A virus spreads very quickly. Many people die in just a few moments. So how the remaining people manage to survive, this is what we'll see in today's story. The movie starts in the city of Sydney, where people are busy with their daily routines. We see a train passing through a tunnel. Inside the train, there is a man wearing a mask. He is preparing a dangerous biological weapon. This weapon can kill a person in just 4 minutes. Suddenly, the man activates the weapon. The train driver is the first to get infected and loses control of the train. The train goes off the track and crashes, killing many people. At the same time, the weapon explodes and everyone inside the tunnel gets infected and starts dying. Slowly, chaos spreads everywhere. Every TV channel is showing the same breaking news, but no one understands what has really happened. During the chaos, we see a man named Yusuf helping people, but a security guard notices him and suspects that Yusuf is the one behind the attack because everyone else is infected except him. The guard locks Yusuf in a room and tries to call the police. Yusuf tells him, "I didn't do anything," but the guard doesn't believe him. As soon as the guard informs the police, he also falls to the ground, infected. Soon after, the police and rescue teams arrive. They lock all infected people in a separate cell. Meanwhile, Yusuf calls his daughter Lila and tells her that a security guard has locked him in a room and she must come quickly to save him. Lila is actually a police officer, but she was recently suspended. She quickly gets on her bike and goes to rescue her father. On the other side, we meet another man named Jack, who is worried because his wife, Shelley, was in the same train. He tries to call her, but the signal is weak and the call gets disconnected. Shelley soon reaches home, but Jack doesn't open the door because he suspects she might be infected. Shelley falls to the ground and begs, "Please let me in," but Jack replies, "Our baby is here." A few minutes later, Shelley also gets infected and dies at the doorway. During all this, Jack doesn't understand what's happening, so he picks up his baby and sets out to find a safe place. Meanwhile, Layla reaches the place where the virus has already spread. She is shocked to see that children and adults are dying because of the virus. Seeing all this, she runs toward her father, but some police officers stop her, warning that it's dangerous ahead. One officer gives her a mask so she can go inside. Layla quickly puts on the mask and runs inside. Inside the tunnel, many people are already dead. She quickly finds her father locked inside a room and helps him get out. She tells him to escape through a hidden path. Yusuf says they should go to the Islamic Center, but Layla tells him she has sent an address to his phone and asks him to go there instead, promising to meet him there. In another scene, we see the Sydney minister, Pam, holding a press conference. She is informed that the situation outside has become very bad and people are dying from the virus. Pam tells everyone to stay at home because it's dangerous outside. She then remembers her daughter, Georgia. Pam ends the press conference and tries to call her, but Georgia doesn't answer the phone. Meanwhile, the army has created a security zone to block infected people from entering. Some infected people try to break in, so the army beats them. Pam continues trying to call her daughter. Just then, a man named Langston enters her office to talk about emergency funding. Pam tells him people will think it's a political move, so that time it's not a good idea. Then she leaves, saying she needs to find her daughter. Meanwhile, Layla checks the CCTV footage from the nearby stations and spots a mysterious woman. She quickly tries to capture the woman's picture on her phone, but the power suddenly goes out. Layla rushes to the location, but by the time she gets there, the woman has already disappeared. Layla then heads in another direction, where she sees the same woman injecting something into a young girl in a narrow alley. As Layla runs to stop her, the woman escapes through a lift just moments before Layla arrives. Layla then questions the girl about the injection, but the girl remains silent and runs away. Layla chases after her, but suddenly loses track of her. The woman vanishes. As Layla begins to leave, she notices some dead bodies nearby. She walks closer to check them, but rescue workers stop her. While she is distracted, one of the dead bodies, which is still alive, spits blood on Layla's face, infecting her. She starts to run away, but suddenly she struggles to breathe and collapses, feeling unconscious. Just then, the same girl who had earlier received the injection returns and gives Layla an injection. Moments later, Layla begins to recover and starts feeling better. On the other side, the city is still in chaos. Pam is on her way to find her daughter when she suddenly gets a phone call. The caller tells her that her daughter is being held by someone. They threaten her, saying that she must announce in the press conference that the virus attack was done by Islamic people, or else her daughter will be killed. Pam has no other option, so she wants her some time. Meanwhile, Layla is at the police station and looks up the details of the girl who saved her life. She finds the girl's address and goes to her house. But when the girl sees Layla, she tries to run. Layla quickly catches her and asks what's really going on. The girl says the virus spread because of her. Some people paid her and told her nothing would happen to her. She is about to reveal everything to Layla when suddenly a sniper shoots and kills her. Layla tries to save her, but fails. Then Layla checks the girl's pocket and finds a diary. In it, there's a message. Only you can bring change. At the end of the note, there is a name written Pax. So Layla goes to the address linked to Pax. When she arrives, she finds out that Pax is a musician. She asks him, "What connection did you have with the girl named Harriet?" Pax says, "I don't know anything." Then Layla shows him the diary and asks, "Then why is your name written here?" Pax replies, "I have many fans. Maybe one of them wrote it. Just today, someone gave me a suitcase as a gift." Layla quickly opens the suitcase and finds another biological weapon inside. Thinking Pax is involved in all this, she hits him with the suitcase, arrests him, and takes him to the police station. There, she interrogates Pax, but he refuses to say anything. Just then, Pax's lawyer arrives and gets him released. Layla argues with her senior officer Valles, accusing him of protecting Pax. But her officer scolds her and says, "You can't just arrest someone and ask questions without proper investigation." Layla begins to suspect that even her senior officer is involved. The officer gets angry, and in the heat of the moment, Layla attacks him and escapes. After that, we see Jack staying in a hotel with his baby. He gives his child to a woman there to take care of and then leaves the hotel. Meanwhile, Yusuf, whom people are now calling Nasur, sees that someone has thrown dead animals in front of his house. Jack also arrives there and accuses Yusuf, saying, "My wife died because of you." Yusuf replies, "I had nothing to do with it. I have a daughter too." But Jack doesn't trust him and angrily attacks Yusuf. But suddenly Yusuf slips and falls, dying on the spot. Jack is shocked and confused, thinking, "What did I just do?" At the same time, Pam receives an unknown message while inside a lift. When she opens it, she sees a video of her daughter tied up. The kidnappers threaten her, saying she must do exactly what they tell her, otherwise we kill your daughter. On the other side, a police officer named Owen shows Layla a video that has gone viral on social media. The video clearly shows Yusuf and makes it look like he was behind everything. And the video that went viral on social media, everyone is believing what they see in it. That evening, when Layla returns home, she sees that there are many police officers near her house who have arrested Jack. Layla rushes inside and finds her father's dead body. She breaks down crying over it. Believing Jack killed her father, she angrily attacks him and starts beating him. But Owen stops her just in time and tells her, "You can't hit someone in front of the media." Layla's heartbroken, so Owen takes her to his house. There, Layla says, "My dad is gone. I've lost everything." Owen comforts her, saying, "Everything will be okay," which calms her down a little. Later, Owen leaves and Layla turns on the TV. She sees Pam giving a live press conference. Pam says Yusuf was behind the virus attack and even plays the video on TV. But we know she is doing this under pressure and threats. Pam also talks about Jack and says, "He's a hero who killed a criminal." Because of this, some people start supporting Jack and even call him a hero. But Layla feels something is wrong. She starts wondering, how did a terrorist attack and immigrant expulsion happen at the same time? Then we see Pam's daughter tied up in a dark room. She tries hard to escape. At the same time, Pam leaves the news conference and gets into her car, only to find Layla already there. Layla kidnaps Pam because she has realized Pam is speaking against Muslims. Layla asks her, "How could you do this?" Pam then tells her the truth. "My daughter was kidnapped. I've been getting threatening phone calls. They even cut off her fingers." As soon as Layla hears this, she quickly finds Pam's phone and plays the video that the kidnappers had sent her. Watching it, Layla becomes emotional and decides to let Pam go and says, "I'll help you save your daughter." Then Layla analyzes the video and finds out that it was recorded inside a train tunnel. She immediately heads toward that tunnel. Meanwhile, Jack is in jail, but some unknown people come and bail him out. They tell him, "You killed a Muslim man. That's why we helped with your bail. Now you must stay with us." Jack says, "It was a mistake. I didn't want to kill that man." But they reply, "You're like a god to us now. You must work with us. If you didn't work with us, otherwise we'll kill your daughter." Feeling trapped, Jack agrees and joins their group where everyone celebrates. Meanwhile, Layla reaches the place where Georgia, Pam's daughter, is being held. Suddenly, a man comes from behind and electrocutes her, and she falls to the ground. But he doesn't know Pam is also there. She grabs a stick and hits him on the head from behind. The man collapses. Pam starts freeing her daughter, but the man grabs his gun and tries to shoot them. Then Layla quickly intervenes and fights him. Eventually, she uses his own gun to kill him. After that, Layla drops Pam and her daughter safely at their home. Pam thanks Layla sincerely for saving her daughter's life. As a gesture of gratitude, Pam gifts Layla her luxury car. Layla drives away in it. Meanwhile, Owen Sr. approaches him and hands over a file. Inside, it's written that Layla was involved in creating the biological weapon along with her father. He's ordered to arrest her and put her behind bars. With no other choice, Owen sets out to complete the mission. Meanwhile, Layla goes to the lab to search for evidence. There, she finds a file detailing the injection. As she continues digging through the lab, she discovers an actual injection and realizes that all the evidence points to a man named Langston. She rushes to Owen's house and says, I need your help. I've found proof that Langston is behind everything. Owen says, if you're innocent, come with me to the police. But Layla refuses. While they're still talking, breaking news shows a video where Layla is seen helping her father escape from the tunnel. The media accuses her of being involved too. Layla tries to leave Owen's house, but he blocks her. He insists, you have to come to the station. Out of desperation, Layla hits Owen with a lamp and escapes. The next morning, protests break out on the streets. There's chaos everywhere. Pam and her daughter are leaving the city for a safer place when Layla appears and tells her, Langston planned everything. He made Muslims immune to the virus by giving them an injection. So when the virus spread, they'd survive and people would blame them. Pam is shocked and says, I'll help you. Layla sneaks into Langston's house looking for evidence, but finds Pax, Langston's son. She interrogates him about the biological weapon, but he says nothing. Then Langston arrives with a gun, and it's revealed that Pax is not his biological son, but adopted. To survive, Layla uses Pax as a shield, but Langston shoots Pax himself and then tries to lock Layla in another room. Layla grabs a statue and hits Langston, then beats him repeatedly, thinking of her father, until Langston dies. As Layla tries to leave, Owen catches her and says, the police only want to question you, nothing else. Layla replies, if they catch me, I'll never be released. Owen hugs her and secretly injects a tracking chip into her neck. Later, Layla tries to remove the chip in her garage. Suddenly, a group of anti-Muslim extremists arrive. They want to kill Layla and capture her. They bring Jack and say, you're our savior. Kill this girl. They hand him a large sword. Jack is disturbed and unsure, but instead of killing Layla, he points the sword at the crowd and says, if anyone touches her, I'll kill you all. This saves Layla's life, and with that, the story ends. We hope you liked our explanation. We'll see you in the next recap. Until then, take care and stay safe. Goodbye.